In this video, we're going through the fastest way you can unlock the H4 Blixen for Call of Duty Warzone. So to unlock the latest submachine gun, the H4 Blixen, you need to get 3 sliding kills during one match, and you need to do that in 15 different matches. So you have to play a minimum of 15 different games. So of course, trying to complete this challenge is going to be pretty much impossible over on any Warzone playlist. So we need to hop over to one of the Call of Duty multiplayers, and the best one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And the reason behind that is because you don't need to finish the game for the challenge to track. I'm not sure how or why this works, but it does, and we'll just keep it a little secret. You can get your 3 sliding kills, leave, queue back up, and it will count as one full game towards completing the required 15. Now, if you were to do this on Vanguard, for example, 15 matches, you're looking at roughly 8 to 10 minutes per game. You're looking at maybe 150 minutes, almost 2.5 hours of actual gameplay to complete this challenge. And it's going to be more like 3 hours if you factor in all the waiting around in the lobby and stuff like that. So over on Modern Warfare, you can cut that time down to roughly 1 hour, maybe 45 minutes, depends on how quick you can get those sliding kills. So that's the first tip. Make sure you complete this challenge over on Modern Warfare. You literally hop in, slide kill, repeat that until you've had maybe 3 to 5 kills, slide kills, and then leave the match and then queue back up, rinse and repeat 15 times. Now, the one problem with doing this over on Modern Warfare is you won't be able to track your progress. The Blixen isn't listed on the weapons list over on the Modern Warfare interface. You will need to hop back over to either Warzone or Vanguard to see your progress. Maybe check every 3 to 4 games just to double check you are getting the full 3 sliding kills before leaving, and that's why I've kind of suggested going for maybe 3 to 5 sliding kills before leaving, maybe even 8 to 10, just to make sure you haven't wasted your time leaving that lobby too early. Now, alongside completing this challenge on Modern Warfare, there are a few tips that I'll put in this video that will help out just to complete the challenge a little bit faster. Now, the first tip, and probably the most important, is to do this on a small map playlist. There's certainly no point going over to something like Ground War, you're just not going to get close enough to the enemies. So definitely do this on a small map playlist. Something like Shipment is perfect, or any variation of Shipment or Shoothouse. Those are going to be the 2 winners. I also prefer to do these challenges on hardcore mode just to make it that little bit easier. The TTK is so fast, the time to kill is so fast, you really do not have to try that hard. As long as you get 1 or 2 bullets off, you should get the kill. So if you're finding that you're losing a lot of gunfights over on normal, swap over to hardcore and it'll just make it that tiny bit easier. Now, another tip is to use a class that you're comfortable with. Most likely the best way to do this is going to be with a submachine gun that's built out for speed, mobility and hipfire accuracy. And I'll chuck a good example up on screen of the MP7 here. It's got a short barrel, it's got no stock, it's got a laser on, stuff like that. You know, you can build this out for the MP5, whatever gun you prefer, you can go ahead and do that, but that kind of build is going to be suited to this challenge. And I think the one thing you do need to focus on with the builds for the guns you're going to do this with is hipfire accuracy. I found that when you're aiming down sight, sometimes you tend to come out of the sliding mechanism. I know that sounds a bit weird, but sometimes if you are aiming down, your character or your operator will stop to ADS. So it is easier to get these sliding kills if you just hipfire. That will also help you out. And of course, if you do want to make a super toxic class to do this challenge with, of course a shotgun and a riot shield is going to be ideal for this kind of challenge. You can just slide, spray, have your full back protected at all times. That's going to be some top tier toxicity, but it is going to work for this challenge. Now, the final tip for this video, guys, is going to be to change your slide settings. I can imagine a lot of players have already done this, but it's going to be a lot easier if you change your slide behavior to tap to slide instead of hold to slide. It's just going to allow you to force your operator into the mechanic a lot faster, leaving you more time to focus on the aiming and the shooting. Now, 2 quick disclaimers. When they say slide kills, they really do mean slide kills. It's not like slide then kill. It really is killing whilst sliding, which makes this challenge far more difficult than it needs to be. You'll most likely find yourself unlocking a load of crouch kills at the same time because the kill has come after the slide, not during. So make sure you really let that slide out whilst you're trying to get these kills. Really just let that operator go as far as he possibly can, and make sure you're looking to your left or your right to try and get those spray and pray kills. And the second disclaimer is, well, the challenge is just a general pain in the ass. It's not so bad if you're in a lobby with a load of Warzone demons with the same motive as you, just getting the 3 sliding kills leaving and then resetting. It's not so bad if everyone's doing the same thing, but if you're in a lobby with Billy Bob and Timmy who are just getting RPG and thermite kills, then it gets really, really annoying. So try not to get frustrated, keep grinding, and you will unlock this in no time. Now once you've got it unlocked, if you have been playing Warzone, you might have this gun leveled up to maybe 15 or 20, but of course you haven't used it properly yet, so it's going to be a pretty low level. If you do want to level it up faster, you can go check out the video I'll put in the description and the card right about now. You can go check that out, and that's going to show you the fastest method that you can use to level up your guns in Warzone. That is pretty much the video. If you found it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it down below. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so big love to anyone who leaves a like or a comment on the video. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for staying tuned to the video. As always, feel free to subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, how-tos, class setups, and much more.